We've got some pretty big XRP updates, and no, BlackRock has not filed for an XRP spot update yet, but I do believe they will once the lawsuit is over. And yes, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. We have a brand new date we can look forward to the potential ending of the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, because it just keeps going on and on and on. Plus, we're also going to talk about another NASDAQ-listed company that's adding more XRP to their treasury, and we're also going to talk about some on-chain analytics regarding XRP holders, which is incredibly bullish. I'm WendyO. I talk everything crypto every single day. Like this video, drop me a comment because I read all of them, and of course, subscribe and set alerts because I bring you the best crypto news at the fastest pace. So the new date we have for the Ripple versus SEC will be August 15th. And it does coincide with us seeing some epic price action Q3, Q4 of 2025, aka altcoin season. However, none of this is guaranteed. Let's go ahead and talk about some tidbits of the exchange between the SEC, Ripple, and Judge Torres. And also remember that at this point, Ripple and the SEC are working together to get this case done, because we have brand new folks over at the SEC that want to essentially fix all the mistakes the previous leadership at the SEC had made. Now, the SEC and Ripple both asked the Second Circuit to extend the pause on their appeal for another 60 days, which puts us at a new status report on August 15. And both sides, the SEC and Ripple, have reached an agreement in principle. However, Judge Torres still needs to sign off on this. And most of this is the injunction, the fine of $125 million that Ripple was supposed to pay to the SEC. The SEC said, hey, just give us $50 million. You can have the other part back, which is $75 million. And the permanent injunction that I just talked about is exactly what they want. They want to completely have that removed, and they also want to have a permanent injunction on Ripple's institutional sales, basically vacate it. What that means is they want Ripple to be able to participate in institutional sales. If Ripple cannot participate in institutional sales in the United States of America, it really doesn't have a business model here. And that was one of the things, along with the fine, that the court said to Ripple. They also filed a motion for an indictive ruling so that the district court can modify the final judgment. Judge Torres previously denied a similar motion, and she cited lack of exceptional circumstances. The motion has been refiled with more justification. The decision is still pending, and if granted, the Second Circuit will likely remand the case, which would allow the district court to modify the order and finalize a settlement. So at the end of the day, I don't think Ripple really cares about the money, like the settlement money. I think they just want to get the injunction with institutional sales gone. However, it is official that we do not, that secondary sales or crypto sales on the secondary market are not securities. That was a big one. But again, Ripple likes the institutions, so they want to be able to do business with the institutions. Also, apparently the SEC records show Quantum Biopharma Ltd, which is a NASDAQ-listed company, just added 100,000 XRP to its crypto holdings, essentially added to its treasury. Quantum is a biotech firm that invests in medical research and now crypto, and the XRP purchase was confirmed by the SEC filings this week. They also hold Bitcoin, Solana, and Dogecoin, probably because Bitcoin's got the spot ETF and they anticipate Solana and Dogecoin to also have ETFs. Plus, they probably like XRP. I'm just assuming that. And they, in fact, do think that XRP will get a spot ETF soon. And last but not least, XRP hits 12-year milestone with over 2,700 whales holding a little bit over 1 million XRP. And this is from CoinDesk, and they analyzed on-chain data. Active addresses average 295,000 daily, which is up from about 35,000 to 40,000 recently. And over 2,700 whale and shark wallets now hold at least 1 million XRP each, which is the highest ever. This is indicating to me that these people that are holding this large amount of XRP anticipate XRP to continue to do well in the coming years or quarters. And I honestly agree with this assumption as well, considering all the different steps they're taking, not only in America, but on a global scale. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.